Alright, Chapter 16, Way of the Warrior Kid. One thing I can tell you about all this training and working out and studying is that it makes you hungry. By the end of the day, I always feel like I'm starving and ready to eat anything and everything. And that is kind of what I've always done. Just eat whatever I wanted to eat, whenever I wanted to eat it. Until tonight. Tonight, I learned something else from my Uncle Jake. This time, it's about food. So, like I said, when I went downstairs for dinner, I was hungry and thirsty. My mom had made some dinner, but I was in the mood for something a little tastier. So I grabbed a bag of potato chips and poured a bunch onto my plate. Then I went into the freezer, grabbed a microwavable ham and cheese sandwich, and threw it in the microwave. They are tasty. I heated it up for a couple of minutes until the cheese was oozing out of the sides. Grabbing it from the microwave, I opened the plastic bag it was in and threw it on my plate next to the pile of potato chips. Finally, because I was thirsty, I grabbed a can of grape soda from the fridge and walked over to the table where my mom and Uncle Jake were sitting. "How's it going?" I said as I sat down. "Outstanding," Uncle Jake replied. "How are you doing?" "Pretty good," I said. And right as those words came out of my mouth, Uncle Jake looked down at my plate, then at the can of my grape soda, and then back at me. "Really?" he said in a stern voice, his mood changing suddenly from happy to almost angry. I had no idea what he could possibly be mad at me about. "Yeah," I mumbled under my breath. "I'm doing okay." Uncle Jake seemed to relax a little bit and then said, "That's surprising." "Why is that surprising, Uncle Jake?" I asked him, now truly curious as to why the heck he was acting so strange. "It's surprising you can feel okay with all that junk you are eating," he barked. I had no idea what he was talking about. My mom nodded in agreement. "Junk?" "Yes, junk. That is what you have on your plate right now, junk. It won't help your muscles recover. It won't help you think clearly. All that junk won't help you get better." I still didn't understand. "Wait, what? What's wrong with my food? This is what my mom buys, and this is what I eat every day." "You eat that every day? Ugh. How can you eat that every day? And isn't it the only thing that isn't the only thing your mom buys? I got this from the same kitchen you got your food from," as he said as he pointed down at his plate. I took a look at his plate, and I had to admit to myself that he was right. He had a salad and some chicken on his plate, and he was drinking a big glass of milk. But I still didn't understand. "Wait, what's the difference between what you're eating and what I'm eating?" "What's the difference? Everything. Chicken and milk have protein in them, which is used to rebuild muscles. They both also contain fat, which is needed to help your body function. And this salad has all kinds of minerals and nutrients that keep you healthy. You know how much of that good stuff is in the garbage you're eating?" "I'm not really sure." "None. Zero. Zip. Nada. You're eating and drinking a bunch of sugar. All that does for you is make you sick and drain your energy. You need to get a grip on your fuel intake." "Fuel intake?" I had no idea what he meant by this. "What am I, a car?" "You aren't a car, but a machine like a car. The food you eat is like fuel. If you put the wrong fuel in your car, the car doesn't work anymore. So you need to fix that ASAP. Broken down car. "Okay, well, what should I eat?" "You need to eat real food. Steak, fish, chicken, eggs, pork, salad, vegetables, nuts, seeds, stuff like that. Stuff that is real good, not stuff that comes from a factory like those potato chips. Or that sandwich. And I buy you plenty of real food, Mark. You just need to eat it instead of the snack food," my mom chimed in. Okay, I get it. Tomorrow I'll start to eat real food like that." "Tomorrow? What do you mean tomorrow?" Uncle Jake said. "Well, I don't want to waste this food," I told Uncle Jake, thinking that he would at least let me enjoy my very last tasty meal. Wrong answer. There's only one time to start making yourself better. Now. You need to start now, not tomorrow, not next week, not next month, not next year. Now. Go throw that food in the garbage and pour that soda down the drain. You need to put the right fuel in the machine." "Yes, Uncle Jake." I looked at my mom to see if she would get upset at this waste of food, but she nodded. "Yes, go throw it away." I went and threw the potato chips and the microwave sandwich away, then poured the grape soda down the drain. Then I made myself a new plate with chicken and salad, and I poured myself a glass of milk. When I sat back down, my mom said, "Just to make this easier for you, I'm not buying any more of that junk food. Just real food. That way, you don't have the option of eating junk." Okay, Mom, I told her. I wasn't sure if different food would make a difference, but I did know this. If it was good enough for Uncle Jake, it was good enough for me.